Now that your crayon has had a chance to set up after melting, it's time to paint your details in your picture. So you're going to have something over here on the left that's floating on an umbrella that probably shouldn't be, and a building over here, and you can always connect the idea of whatever character's here to whatever's looking at it. Like in our example by Edward Gorey, over here there was a little girl floating on the umbrella, and that for some reason there were monsters over there. So maybe it was in the middle of a nightmare, and that would make sense as to why those two things were together. So you have to think about what's going to float and what is watching it over from the side. And we're going to use acrylic paint to paint the big things. So try not to get it on your clothes because it'll ruin your clothes. And you're going to have to work around the crayon. And if you accidentally get a little paint on the crayon, so boop, there, I got paint on my crayon, then just get your brush wet and kind of wipe it off with your brush. When you get to your object, well, for one, you need to paint the umbrella handle first. And that way we know where your character has to hang on. And you might want to lightly, it's like you're sketching with your brush, lightly plan out where it's going to go. So I think I'm going to do a baby elephant. So lightly sketching out where the objects are going before I fill anything in. And when you work on your building, it's kind of the same idea as we did with the object hanging from the umbrella. So take your brush and kind of lightly plan where things are going to go. So here's my building. If I have any little ledges sticking out, I can paint those on. That's a good spot for one. And also plan where the windows will go and what shape they will be. They should probably be in a row. Now my elephant is just a silhouette that I created. I didn't put any details on the inside. On your building, we can do that again, or you could take your brush. We can switch to a smaller brush. You can paint some little details on if you don't want to lose those things in your picture. And if you choose to do any kind of siding or brickwork on your building, I started with the big lines first, and then with my bricks I'll start at the top and stagger it. And now my picture's done. And I think my picture would be the stuff of an elephant's nightmares, because we have a clown in the top window, a lion in the middle window, and then a guy on the amazing flying trapeze down in the bottom, inside a building. So try it out and see what you can come up with. Maybe you're going to make nightmares for your character that's floating in the air.